Hi, my name is Erin and I manage some creative spaces at the Cincinnati Museum Center. And today I'm going to show you a really fun activity you can do at home, making Shrinky Dinks. Now, typically Shrinky Dink paper is something you can purchase at a store, but if you're not going shopping right now, which I don't blame you if you're not, this is something that you can easily do at home if you can find the right materials. Okay, so for making these little Shrinky Dinks, all you need is number 6 plastic, some kind of sandpaper or emery board like a nail file. I like using Sharpies, scissors to cut it out if you need, a hole punch if you want to pop a hole in it, and then a toaster oven. Okay, so do you want to make some Shrinky Dinks together?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the fun part is kind of going on a scavenger hunt around your house to see what number 6 plastic you have laying around. If you don't know how to identify it, look, every piece of plastic you have will have a little recycling symbol on it, and look for one that has the number 6. You can only use the one that has number 6. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it has a number 1 or 2, any other number, don't use it, okay? It won't work. I also found this plastic bowl that had a number 6 on it, but when I tried it, this didn't work very well either. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the fact that this is red plastic. I don't know. So this actually came out of a box of Oreos. It was a little sleeve, and I'm going to use all the little like blank spaces here. I'm going to cut that out, and that's what we're going to use to make our Shrinky Dinks. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I was a kid, I would buy Shrinky Dinks. They were already pre-made, and a lot of times they had drawings on them already of like cartoon characters, and you would just kind of color them in and then pop them in the oven, and they shrink so tiny. So that's one of my favorite things about this activity, is taking something that's already kind of small and watching it shrink into something super tiny. Okay, so that's like a good size. Does this work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this comes in handy to give yourself a kind of a surface that's a little easier to work with. It helps, the sanding helps the marker stick a little better. Once you sand, you can maybe even try using colored pencil, and acrylic paint works as well. It just has to be kind of dry before you put it in. Okay, here's a sanded one for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sand mine. Thank you for cutting this out.
Welcome.
I'm gonna make this small. And
So should we draw on the side that's sanded or the side that's not?
well, that's a great question. You can draw on the side that's sanded. Yes,
Okay.
that's a really good question. Glad you're here. Okay, so we're just gonna do some quick drawings. This is not gonna be like our biggest masterpieces ever. You know, keep it moving. So I'm gonna draw on mine a little bunny rabbit because I like bunnies. What are you gonna draw on yours, Evelyn?
I'm going to draw my name.
Okay. And maybe a little flower. If you want to add a hole, this would make it so that you could wear it as a piece of jewelry, attach it onto something that you have beads sewn onto. You can make a little charm bracelet. I used ours to make this little modern friendship pin, so you could do that. Put some little beads in between them. These were all made with this this plastic right here, so I know these work. All right, so we're gonna finish up here, and we're gonna pop them in the toaster oven. If you need help with an oven, make sure you ask an adult. You're gonna set your oven to 325 degrees. And once you start the melting process, it goes pretty fast. So keep an eye on it, and you'll see them curl up in and on themselves and then flatten back out. When they're flattened back out, that's when you can open it up and take them out. Okay, sound good? So if you need an adult to help you with the oven, this is the time to ask. Okay, so I've given my Shrinky Dinks a few minutes in the toaster oven at 325. They curled up just like I hoped they would and flattened back out. Once you're ready to take them out of the oven, make sure your oven is turned off. or your toaster oven, and give them just a second to cool down because they will be very hot. Please do not touch them without an oven mitt, and just have an adult help you if you need some help. Okay. All right. So these have had a few minutes to cool off. Let me just test it. Yep, those are pretty cool. So here's Evelyn's. She wrote her name on hers. And here's my little bunny. So as you can see, this is a pretty simple thing to do. You just need, again, to find number 6 plastic. And you can shrink all the little dinks that you can. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this activity, and tune in for more fun activities on Cincinnati Museum Center's website and Facebook page, and have a great day. Bye.
Bye.